Hello everybody and welcome back to Dink Smallwood. I am here where we left off, just chilling by the save point, and I'm hoping to be able to finish off in the edge of the world today. We've spent a good majority of time here exploring the northern cliffs and doing a little bit of grinding, some leveling, and hopefully we can sort of finish up in this area today. So the next path I need to take, I need to kind of snake around, and what you're looking for is this stump here. There's a little stump here, and we can follow the path west. There is a golem here. Beautiful. Take him right out. There is, I think, one tree around here somewhere that's hiding either a potion or a chest, so I'm just kind of being careful and destroying trees along the way still, of course. Any that I haven't taken care of. There's a lot of golems down there. Let's go ahead and recharge this spell. It is going a little bit quicker now that my magic has increased by 2 points. It's still very slow though. This is definitely not a spell that you want to miss with. It is very frustrating if you miss and then you have to wait for it to charge up. I do like that the fireball has some pretty decent range as well. I could have sworn that somewhere down here there is a chest. It might be this tree, which I apparently can't get to. Oh, you know why I can't get to it? Because I'm hitting the chest. I was right. Destroying these trees is worth it when you find goodies hiding behind them. And then of course we have this guy here that I want to get out of the way if I can. He's sitting in a very awkward spot because the barrel could very well block my shots. The staircase could very well block my shots. I'm gonna take a risk and lure him over here, which apparently backfired on me because he was able to punch me. He didn't die in one hit. But yeah, sometimes the terrain is just so incredibly awkward. Thank you. Alright, let's eat some meat and get our health up. Grab ourselves a strength potion. And then if we head down these stairs, you can see that there is another golden heart that will increase our life bar. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way back. And now all that's left is to explore the southernmost path that is below us. And aside from a few golems to take out, should be pretty smooth sailing. There is actually... I'm stuck. I am stuck. Okay. Thank you, Dink. There is a little bit more room down there, I find, to navigate around. These tight quarters are just not doing it for me. And you know what? For the hell of it, let's just go ahead and heal up. We're right here anyways. It's free. It's not a bad idea. I haven't needed those potions, which I'm kind of surprised about, actually. I've been very, very careful. I think if I was a little bit more reckless, I probably would have blown through those potions, but very pleased that I have not done so. So we're gonna follow the trees on the outside here, and this will allow us to take this last path. We've already kind of dipped our toes in a little bit because we visited the guy who gave us the Hellfire spell, and then we also picked up a strength potion that was sitting right here. But beyond that, we did not venture any further. just gonna have to keep our wits about us here, not get attacked by any golems in the area. You can see there is a health potion right there behind those bushes to grab. This is a nice big area. I can wait a long time for my spell to recharge, and I've got lots of room to get around this guy, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and pick up that potion. Over here we got 2 of these guys. So it's kind of up to you whether you want to fight them or walk past them. Do remember that if you've picked up the speed shoes, that is an option. Just to put on your shoes and run right past them. And I've got a nice recovery heart that I don't actually need. I haven't taken any damage here, but I guess if I get hit by this guy, then I can use that. Unfortunately, things like that don't stay when you leave the screen, which is kind of frustrating. It would be nice if those hearts stayed there for when we needed them, but it's just gonna have to go to waste for now, which is kind of unfortunate. You can see that's the dam that literally never got any use in this game. It's just there for flavor. There's a defense potion down there that we will be grabbing shortly. And then, behind this tree, there should be a chest, question mark? Why is it opened? Did I open it from the top? What? I'm very confused right now. I may have hit it and opened it? Anyways, okay, I guess I've collected that, and that is there for anybody who's looking for it. Once we've got that, we're going to, of course, follow the path around back to the east so we can grab that defense potion. This guy here is going to give me a bit of a hard time, but you can see I didn't get hit very hard in comparison to what was... Oh, come on. Ugh. What kind of damage we were taking when we first got here. The little bit of defense that we've gotten has really helped. This is what I mean. Sometimes the terrain is the biggest enemy. So here we are. There is our defense potion, and that is the opening that we used to come up here. So we've pretty much come full circle. We've been able to see that defense potion for a very, very long time from the ground. So it's always good to get something that's been taunting you. Go ahead and enter this cave. And we have ourselves 2 attack potions behind these rocks. So at this point, you've kind of collected everything that there is to collect in the edge of the world, assuming that I haven't forgotten anything. But while we're here, there is also a secret path that we can take. So there is a row of lighter trees to the west, and if we destroy them all, we can continue on into a secret area. And this is optional. This is 100% optional. You do not have to come in here. This is another castle, and you're free to explore in here. This just gives you a little bit of additional experience, some gold, and at the end there's kind of like a little bit of lore. And if you're still using the claw sword, it should be enough to get through here, combined with your Hellfire spell. I went through here in practice and I didn't have that much difficulty doing so. But as always, there is the quick save option, and there may also hopefully be an autosave that pops up soon to save our bacon here if we die. So you do have to be wary of the fact that you are going to be locked into a lot of monster encounters as you make your way through here. So just be very careful. Fortunately, I welcome this. There is a lot of space here to fight, which is wonderful after going through all of those stupid cliffs and having, you know, practically nowhere to go. So, of course, just be careful fighting these guys. They can be a little bit tough, but with our increased defense that we now have, most stuff is not going to make as big of an impact as they once did. So it's totally up to you what strategy you want to use. Personally, I kind of like to watch them fight each other, just because it makes my life easier. Especially because this spell still does take a considerable amount of time. And I would rather use the spell than get close and personal. I am risking it a little bit just for the sake of, you know, being impatient. But as you can see, I've taken a few hits, and I haven't been that badly hurt. So here's another golden heart to increase our heart meter even more. Now this guy's tough. There we go. Thank you. And this castle area is not very long either, so... we only have a couple more screens to go. But there's a good variety of enemies in here. There's some dragons. And some of the other enemies that we fought earlier as well. And actually, that's it. We've made it through to the very, very end, and there is another wizard in here. We haven't seen a wizard in a long time. Who are you? Me? Who are you? Someone not a goblin in these parts? What are you talking about? The war! The Goblin War! I must defend this castle. I can't let them take it back. The Goblin Wars, those ended a long, long time ago. They haven't fought for over 100 years. What? Is this true? I'm afraid so. What of the city of Kernson? Oh, well, both the city and its castle were destroyed during the last part of the war 100 years ago. Later, it was partly rebuilt and now is a smaller town of Kernson. This is so much. Did we win the war? Yes. I have to go somewhere. Think about what has happened. Thank you. What is your name, friend? Dink Smallwood, sir. Smallwood? I thought you were exiled. What? Of course, 100 years ago, he would have had children by now. You want to tell me what you're talking about? Your family has an interesting lineage. The ancient ones are drawn to you. They can draw and feed upon magic from your family. And if one were to destroy you, they would gain immense power. There is some chaos brewing in this land now. We don't know who's behind it either. I was on my way to the Darklands when I came here. I have to rescue a friend. Be careful, Dink. Whoever is behind this is probably an ancient. making it all seem to be someone else. I must go. Beware, Dink, and good luck. Alright. Yeah, so basically you can just come in here for a life extension, a little bit of backstory, if you want to call it that, into Dink's lineage, and then just, you know, some additional combat experience, some gold, all that good stuff. Just a short little area. And when we return, all of the enemies have respawned, so just be careful when making your way back. You can see they're all back because we left the area. So on our way back, we can defeat more of these guys. And we are still in need of quite a bit of gold if we want to get that new sword. So fighting them is definitely not going to hurt. But now we've explored this entire area. We are done, thank God. Just something about this area I just really don't like. I don't like how everything is just so close quarters. And oh God, I am getting destroyed. Oh, I think he killed. Damn it. I was gonna say, I think he killed his friend. But then he killed me. Which is, you know what? That's okay. I'm just gonna scroll through this dialogue with our wizard friend and go back. So that's what happens when you get careless and just get impatient, is you get yourself killed. I did have potions. I should have used them, but... Oh, whoops. I walked right into that guy. My bad. I didn't mean to disturb you, Mr. Golem, sir. Perhaps what I should do is focus on the rest of my grinding off screen here, instead of getting myself pulverized. Now that we're leveling up, I do notice we are getting less and less gold, which is kind of frustrating, because again, we still need quite a bit of gold if we want to get our next sword upgrade. Or your bow upgrade, I suppose, if you've been playing with bows this whole time. So now we can finally go forward into the Darklands. That is our next step. Definitely need to restore all of our health because we were getting dangerously low. And at this point, it's completely up to each individual person what they are comfortable with. If you've been leveling and you've been collecting all of the upgrades and whatnot, and you're kind of at the same point as I am right now, it is very possible to go into the Darklands without the upgraded sword. The sword you have now will do fine, and we are going to be getting some more upgrades as we head into the Darklands as well. And as I mentioned, even though this is sort of the final area of the game, this is not a point of no return. You can pop your head in and pop your head out if it's becoming too much for you. You can come back and use the church to heal for free. So I probably will take out a couple more golems just to get my level up to 8, or up to 9 rather, because I'm very close. I've only got about 1200 experience more before I'm level 9, and from there I will wait and then travel into the Darklands to finish up what there is in that area. So that's sort of my plan. We will continue on from this point. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.